Save the date if you not fake. HJ got a plate and a hot take. They gon' get you moving right. These goofy types and keeping unks goofy tight. Look, let's get it lit like a Lucy, aight? Show the world what we can build when the crew unite. And while these frauds out finessing your protests, I'm in the gulags playing chess with the Hoteps. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip.
We live.
What's good, people? It's Thursday, Hotep Thursday, back at it again on International Podcast Day. You're back for the greatest podcast in the land where, I don't know, where Joe Biden will seek to tax your mileage. I am Uncle Hotep. He's Hotep Jesus. This is Hotep's Been Told G. Episode 171 on the march to 200. What's good with you, man?
Couple of good announcements. Inking the deal with a crypto company, hopefully by Monday. So look out for that. What else? Well, let's just be positive. Tomorrow's my birthday.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
I'm saying, hold on, let me get myself a. I done made it. White liberals ain't killed me after 25. Or is it 21 that they kill niggas? Lock you up. So yeah, it feels good. Another year, I'll be 41. What's going on in your world?
Nothing. Well, first again, today is Jabari a good supporter. Jabari Allen, it's his birthday, so it's Libra season. It's Libra. This is what it is. It's Libra season.
Yes, sir.
Happy birthday, Jabari Allen! Everybody give Jabari Allen some happy birthday cheer. Great supporter of the podcast. Good person up there. Up in I think he's in Jersey, right? He's up near you, right? Mm-hmm. New York, New Jersey, or somewhere. Shout out to Jabari. Nothing, man. Speaking of New York, New Jersey, I was up in your neck of the woods last weekend celebrating my daughter's birthday.
Yeah.
Went to New York.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I see a whole bunch of stuff, man. I want to say the degeneracy in New York since last time I've been there, like it was like 3 or 4 years ago, has upped tenfold. Now, am I lying or did I just see things or not?
What kind of degeneracy? Because New York is the home of degeneracy.
Listen, ass cheeks was out. Two girls was walking naked with New York painted on the ass.
Yeah, that sounds about
right.
Yeah, New York has nudity is legal. Yeah.
Well, that goes. I mean, listen, it's one thing if it's like you got a early 30 pogs, but it's another thing when you have a 76-year-old grandma and nothing but her skivvies walking around. And it's another thing when you got the naked cowboy walking around.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's gonna be out.
I'm sitting there like, Jay, cover your eyes.
Poor child.
Then I guess the marijuana laws have changed since the last time I was up there.
Mm-hmm.
When we first started walking up to Times Square, I seen a goddamn like a food truck, but they wasn't selling food; they was selling packs, right? I'm looking like,
oh yeah,
Then we get closer up to Times Square. Here comes the shines on the corner. Yo, you want a Lucy? You got pack? You know what I mean? You want a pack? I'm just like,
loud.
What the hell's going on here, man? I'm like
dower.
I'm just blowing like. I'm just like. I was like, I ain't smoking no more. Man. I'm just like, that shocked me. You know. Then they had the vaccinated drawn. You know, we did find a restaurant kind of easy. She looked up along. It had an outside venue eating space, so we ate there
in Times Square.
You know, no, it was. I mean, it was. I guess what was it called? Rockefeller Plaza out there near there.
Yeah.
Out that way.
Rockefeller Plaza. That's up by the circle. Yeah.
Yeah. So we ate up there. It was actually good place to eat. But
I used to work in Rockefeller Plaza. That's where the Christmas tree is and all that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some good redacted folk hired me.
I don't know. It just seems like then I think there was a walk past and it was like a under walk down. There was a nude, looked like it was a nude. I don't know. It was like a video nude thing. I'm like, is the 70s New York back? I'm like, what is going on here? You know the New York you see in all the old the cop movies where it was all degeneracy everywhere.
Yeah,
it seemed like that's back in spades, man. Or am I making it up? Or
well, sir, it never left.
Hold up, no, I thought Giuliani cleaned that up, man.
He cleaned up the XXX downtown. Okay. He made it illegal to have the peep shows. That's the only thing that got cleaned up.
Okay.
So it went from being banned inside the building to now it's outside the building in the streets walking around.
Okay.
But yeah, no, New York is the home of degeneracy. Did you smell the stinky garbage on the sidewalk? Or it probably wasn't garbage day.
I mean, I seen a couple. You know, I mean, there was a lot of jokers out there on that thing messed up.
Yeah.
You know, I seen that, but it wasn't garbage. I didn't see too much garbage. It must not have been garbage day that day.
Homelessness.
Yeah, I seen a few there.
Yeah. So I heard you say you were downtown, and I had to correct you.
Well, I don't get it. Why is that not downtown?
Okay.
What is downtown New York?
Downtown would be like Bowling Green, Wall Street.
Okay.
That's downtown.
All right.
When you're dealing with like 42nd Street and all that, 34th Street, that's Midtown.
Okay.
Like, and then you got like when you start going up to Harlem, that's uptown. Okay?
Oh, got it.
So you got downtown, midtown, and uptown. You were calling midtown downtown. So when you said that and you were telling me your experience, I'm like, nah, there's no way he's downtown. That's got to be midtown. Because that's the tourist area. That's where everybody goes. But if you want really good food, you either got to go uptown or downtown. You either got to go like to Harlem, get you some of that good Caribbean food, or you got to go down in Redacted land or the Village. You get some great food in the Village. A little bit quieter. You guys didn't go down to the Village? So what you guys go to New York
we went
for?
to, it was my daughter's birthday, so she wanted the Great American Doll.
Damn.
It's some women's shit, man. It's like there's this doll, Great American Doll, like real expensive dolls and shit like that. And like they've been making dolls forever. And it's like, I guess women get it, girls get it, you know what I mean, when they're kids and shit. So we went to that store and hung out, went to Nintendo store, went to Disney store. Just taking Jade shopping, basically.
Okay.
Wearing my pockets out. All that money that she made on that stream, she spent like $10. She bought a goddamn what are those things called? Those punches then? like oh my gosh. You know what I mean? But it was cool, you know what I mean? But yeah, the next time I go to New York, I don't want to stay Midtown. No, I don't want to stay Midtown.
Ain't no culture in Midtown. That's a tourist area.
Yeah, but I mean, it's easier though if you take the train in New York just to hop out the train and go there. That's the kind of the convenience of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so that's probably why. No, we took the train.
Okay, yeah. You take the train. You took it straight from PA?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Train is shit. I remember one time when I was working for 50, my boss tried to hold a meeting without me.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yeah, we got a meeting at 8 or something like that," and it was like 7:40, and I had to go from Madison Ave 50 something street downtown and drop off a package at an event we was. I went downtown and back in like 15 minutes. I made it back for the meeting. She see me walking at me, and she's like, "How he pull that shit off?" Because the thing is, I remember one time we went down there, and she's like, "Oh my God, I've never been on the subway." She was like scared to get on the subway. So they don't understand the subway system and how efficient it is sometimes.
Yeah.
So she tried to send me on a dummy mission. I got there and back. So yeah, like, you can move all around New York on that subway. It doesn't even make sense to have a car, depending on where you live.
Yeah. 428 in the room, 108 likes. Let's get these, hit that share button, hit that thumbs up, hit that, get these likes, these viewers over 500. Let's get these likes over 200. Let's read these super chats. Jabari Allen, on this my 42nd birthday, I will say peace to everybody at Hotep Nation. I've been listening for almost a year and discovered this chat, and the great Uncle Hotep and HJ has been a comedic relief in these crazy times. Libra season.
Shout out to Jabari. Real quick, let me just put a disclaimer for the people in the chat. In light of the new situation of YouTube coming down with the ban hammer, people that are not using Hotep crypto language, I want our mods and everybody else to hold them accountable and say, "Yo, chill out" when they're using patented terms. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. And we might need some more mods. I think we only got like 2 mods there, but I just made a Steph Curry mod and Jabari a mod. And any mod volunteers, somebody nominate somebody. Anyway, shout out, happy birthday, Jabari Allen. Appreciate it. Big Poppy, HJ, I DM you on IG of a 2018 article on the Swedish are getting stamped. Mark of the Beast. Shout out, Big Poppy. Disla, Mark Lamont Hill in the jab intro. Oh
punch,
my God.
and the punch. We can't use that term.
We can't use punch anymore?
No, we can't use the J word.
Oh, okay.
I think
yeah.
Somebody said they're catching on it.
Yeah, okay. The bug juice. They don't even know what the bug juice. Somebody was like, what is this? I put an iPhone, you put a bug in the juice box, right? Yeah. Nobody knew what it was. They was like, what is this? A bug in juice? What does that mean? I'm like,
You'll get it one day.
First off, let's talk about Mark Lamont Hill while we have this donation. First of all, get well, Mark Lamont Hill. A couple weeks ago.
What? What'd you just say?
Get well, Mark Lamont Hill. He's in the hospital.
Get well.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue.
He's in the hospital.
Yeah.
And he had Achilles. Somebody tore he says he was playing basketball. Somebody tore his Achilles. I mean, he tore his Achilles, and now, so some Philly bull with some big beard crossed him over, cut his Achilles tendon off. Right?
He was out there playing in them butters.
In butters, yeah. Somebody make, that'd be the awesomest meme. The God crossing over the devil.
Mm-mm.
You never seen that meme?
I probably have, just can't remember.
Somebody needs to make a Philly bull with God with the ball in his hands and the devil being Mark Lamont Hill's face and getting crossed up. But anyway, he's in the hospital.
Oh, here you go.
So earlier in the week, NBA's back and Jonathan Isaac had some, very poignant things to say about the situation in the NBA, about the bug juice and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody thought it was smart thing he said. Like, he was really intelligent about it. You couldn't ask for a better spokesperson.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes Marc. Oh, what did he say? I'm gonna bring it up because I put it.
It's right on your page too.
Yeah, it's on. Hold on, let me go to my page, man. Wait, come on.
Oh my God, they are killing him on your comments. Wrong one.
He said, "This sounds smart to people who don't know things." This is what he said about Jonathan Isaac, and everybody said Jonathan Isaac sounded pretty smart and pretty intelligent.
Yeah.
So yesterday, 19 hours ago, Marc Lamont Hill he posted a picture of himself in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
He's had complications from something, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he got DVT and had some clots in his lung or something like that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and I just put I'm out, and I put him talking about Isaac, and then him in the hospital. It's 2007 retweets right now and still going. So I grifted off it. I don't care. But it's like,
and you do got 2,000 on there. All right, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's some good grifting right there.
Yeah, it's perfect. This is a perfect job, man. But anyway, I don't know. You gotta be careful out there, man. Like, I just regardless of the bug juice thing or not, that might not be, but it could have contributed or whatever. Him saying about Jonathan Isaac is kind of crazy for him to be saying that in the situation he's in right now. A lot of people, there's a lot of sayings in the black community, God don't like ugly or something like that. This is one of them. Don't be ugly against another black man because you just because you don't agree with what he says. I'm starting to see a lot of people like Marc Lamont Hill and like Rob Littal. He's another one. They always talking this racism stuff and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now this situation, any Negro they ain't fall in line. Here they come. They got the whips. They overseer now. Niggas overseers. They climb right in that overseer role.
I was just about to ask you what they called them dudes. That was the black dude that was on the plantation when the slaves got out of hand and they told him, "Master, the overseer." Yeah. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. That's so anyway. That's enough about Marc, man. I hope he gets better. Jabari, peace and blessing to Big Poppy. You called it straight the other day. My bad, bro. Unity, perseverance, understanding, knowledge, and togetherness is what we need in these crazy comedy times. Hotep Abdul.
They go to overseer. You see on the screen here. Here is Wiggins and the black man right here with the white man watching. The black man right here with the whip in his hand. That would be Marc Lamont Hill. Getting his black ass back in line.
Yeah.
Man.
It's a shame, man. Niggas.
Let me tell you something.
What?
Since we're on this topic, I was going to get my eyes checked today. Shorty gonna buy me some new glasses for my birthday. All right. Hopped in the car. I'm listening to radio. We ain't paid our Sirius XM bill. I gotta listen to the old school FM. And I heard as usual, these commercials. These punch commercials. Okay. So I'm listening to Shot 97. Okay. And they played the commercial. So I switched to the other Negro station, 105.1. And another punch commercial came on. I said, now the punch commercial is quite alarming because it comes on with the beep of the EKG. And it's the person, they're like, "Oh my God, I'm dying. Please tell my fellow students that they should get the punch because I don't want them to die." And I'm just like, yo, this sounds really morbid. Like, what? I said, you know what? I want to see something. I was like, what do white people listen to on the radio? So I go to a station, and on the way to the place, I'm listening to the white radio station. and I don't hear no punch commercials. So on the way back, I was like, let me go to a better station. I was the Christian station, you know, maybe it's something different. I go to Z100. Z100 done played tax commercials, get your business better commercials, lottery commercials. I mean, just a whole bunch of different, you know, commercials. Insurance commercials. Not one punch commercial. Now, keep in mind, every time I turn on Shot 97 and 105.1, I'm hearing the punch commercials every single time they go to break.
Right.
Like every single time we go to break, you're hearing that. But the white station, nah. Like, man, the props for Gonda is real.
It's crazy, man.
They target us.
You Shine's gonna get your medicine one way or the other. Oh my God.
I wanted to record it and then I'll find.
Come on, Daniel. Donations. Jabari Allen. My fantasy football team is called what the blood clot mark. Yo, and since he mentioned that, you know what we gotta do, man. Yo, nigga, you on fire, man. Hold on, man. Let me bring it up, man.
Yo, that's what I heard. I got a text from my homie. He like, yo, I've been failing all season. Last week I decided to go with your picks and I won my pool this week. I was like, word? I was like, you know, I don't know nothing about this shit, right? So how did we do this week?
We did good. You did hold on, let me tell you. You was how many games is there? You had 1, 2, 3, 4 games, 4 losses, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 and 4.
Ooh. Which games did I lose?
Chiefs, Patriots, Giants.
Wait, Chiefs lost, and Patriots lost?
Yeah, and the Bucks lost.
Okay, wait, who the Chiefs lost to?
The Chargers.
Okay, and then who's throwing the ball for the Chargers?
A new guy. I forget his name.
Is he Caucasian?
Yeah, he's white.
Oh man, okay. Got the white man. Okay, and what was the next game? You said who did the Giants play?
The Giants played the Falcons.
And the Falcons won?
Giants ain't shit, man. They 0-3.
Are they? Oh my God. Is Eli Manning or Eli Manning retired, right?
No, yeah, Eli retired, man.
So who's throwing the ball for the Giants?
I forget the guy's name.
Black or white?
He's a white guy. Okay. Danny, I think Dan somebody.
Okay.
Justin.
And what's the other loss? Justin Herbert.
Yeah, that's for the Charger guy.
Okay. And then what's the other game I lost? The Chiefs.
The Bucks.
The Chiefs lost to who? Oh, Chiefs lost to Chargers.
Yeah.
Giants lost to.
The Patriots lost to the Saints.
Patriots lost to the Saints. Oh, I went against the Saints.
Yeah.
Damn, I shouldn't have did that. I know somebody. Okay. And then what was the other game? Who did Chiefs lost to? I mean, John, who did Giants lost to? Who did Giants lost to?
The Falcons, man.
Falcons, Chargers.
And the Bucks lost.
And who's the fourth game?
The Bucks.
And who the Bucks lost to?
The Rams.
The Rams?
Yeah.
Who throwing the pigskin down there?
Oh, Jared Goff. They not Jared Goff. Daniel Stafford. The Lions and the Rams switched quarterbacks, and Stafford is playing for the Charger. For the Rams. Look like he's throwing that thing too.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh.
All right, so let's week 4. Oh my God.
Birthday gifts is coming in early. Ah, shucks. Got that white man looking. Thank you, baby. Made in Poland. Shout out to people in Poland. Poor white people. There's ever been a cracker on this planet that's had it really bad, it's been the Polish. I feel bad for them.
All right, you ready for the picks this week?
Yeah, let's do it.
Washington versus Atlanta.
Washington.
Houston versus Buffalo Bills.
Ooh. Who's throwing the pigskin in Houston?
I don't know. Some new nigga. Houston's 1-2. Buffalo's 2-1. I don't
Buffalo.
know.
We're going Buffalo. Oh, that's right. They done got rid of the wide receiver cat over that scandal, right?
The quarterback for Houston, man. Jesus.
Was he a quarterback?
No, they had one of the best receivers in the game. They got rid of him. The quarterback got charges for sexual whatever, and
there was
he's
a
up
wide
on the
receiver
trademark.
that got caught up for that too, right? Remember Deshaun Watson or something?
That's the quarterback's name.
Oh, he was a quarterback? All right, what's the next game?
Detroit versus Chicago Bears.
Bears.
Carolina versus the Cowboys. Carolina's 3-0. Dallas is 2-1.
Who's throwing
in
the
Dallas
for Carolina?
I couldn't tell you either.
Let's go with Carolina.
Okay. Colts versus the Miami Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Browns versus the Minnesota Vikings.
Browns. Beckham back, right?
Huh?
Odell Beckham back, right?
No, I don't think he's back yet. But,
Week 4, I think.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
New York Giants versus the New Orleans Saints.
Saints.
Titans versus the Jets.
Titans.
Chiefs versus the Eagles.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Arizona versus the Rams. Both 3-0 teams.
Rams.
Seahawks versus the Niners.
Seahawks.
Ravens versus my Broncos. Broncos 3-0.
Broncos.
Pittsburgh versus Green Bay.
Pittsburgh.
Ooh. Tampa Bay versus New England. Oh, this is a big
Tampa
matchup.
Bay.
Brady going home. Somebody said Brady sounded sick, man, or something like that. You seen the video, man?
Said Brady sounded sick?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
All right, last one. Raiders versus Chargers. 3-0 of Raiders, 2-1 Chargers.
Raiders.
Okay. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Can we switch to Cowboys?
Yeah, we can.
Let's do Cowboys. They're at home. The chat saying Cowboys are at home, and I think that's a good pick.
Gotcha. All right, that's it.
Go.
Hotep Tiger for the birthday grift HJ.
Thank you.
The gift is Arbo. In terms of New York City degeneracy increase, it's Sign Central over there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ali Rida Fizel, keep up the great grift. Happy birthday, HJ. I ain't playing national clottery. Sergeant Hold, man followed Thomas Sowell when he has almost 1 million followers and no blue check. Damn Twitter, I see clowns with 1,200 followers get a blue check.
Thomas Sowell's not on Twitter. That's his fake account.
Is it?
I think so. Let me double check.
Kajino Eddie, for once with my fake punch card, bug juice card, I have seen somebody here or in Italy enter the serial number into a database for verification. Total joke. Oh, not once with my okay. Oh, there's people just gotcha. Whatever, man. Just stop snitching on. I mean, y'all got to stop telling, man. You low key dry snitching, Kajino, but we gonna let it slide. Inside of the ages, when you fake a joint, it still supports the grift. Tell them no like a man.
Yeah, thank you. Somebody asked me that in the spaces this week. She's like, should we go and get, fake punch passports? Like, no, that's still compliance.
Yeah, I was listening. I heard that. I heard that part.
Still think she a fed. Who comes into a public
Oh yeah,
space
she
and
was
says
kind
that?
of called. She came out really. She was talking real spicy, a little bit too spicy for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like,
Like,
ugh.
yo, calm down, man. They them folks is listening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she was bugging.
And, Journey's End. Let's call it Juicy Juice, just to throw people off more instead of Bug Juice. They'll figure it out. Juicy Juice, Bug Juice. Yeah, I mean Juicy Juice, whatever.
I like that.
Rappers about to stop popping bug pills like Xans. Kamau, Kayaka, Kayai, Taylor. David Fox, the Boule phone must have rung at LeBron's house. Tell me you better get the joint. Shout out to the No Agenda crew. Shout out No Agenda.
Word.
When we talk about NBA, we just want to sports. NBA, I'm about to tell Jalen to shut the heck up. Hold on.
I'll do a sound check. Ladies and gentlemen, please let me know if press 1 in the chat if my sound is a lot better this week. I think I fixed the noise gate situation. Let me mute this. Journey's End, $5 super chat. Said when people get affected by the bug juice, we should call it raid spray. Yeah, I like that. He said, Journey's End said when people get affected by the bug juice, we should call it raid spray.
All right, the Boule. Thanks, David Fox. Oh no, we're talking about LeBron.
Yeah.
The mystery if LeBron has the juicy juice has been solved. He's come out and said he has the juicy juice. Now, do you believe he took the juicy juice?
Oh,
did you? Yeah, I don't believe.
Oh, and Chad even found some little loophole in his language, where he didn't exactly say he said me and my family have decided to make that decision to go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? He didn't say, and Chad's kind of right. He did play the word game a bit.
I told you LeBron's smart.
Yes.
You told me he wasn't smart. We had this conversation.
His team is. I correct myself. His team is. He said, yo, how are we going to manage this? And they said, LeBron, play the fence, and this is how you do it. It's handlers. Press, if you think LeBron is capping, put the cap emoji in the chat, please. I think he capped.
Yeah, because I listened to his, his demeanor and stuff like that, and I'm like, that don't sound like somebody that took the juicy juice. It sounded like, well, I got this prepared speech. Let me go ahead and say it. You know what I'm saying? So I get you off my back, and we get back to talking about basketball, because you can see the difference between the people that actually took it, and they'll go on the spiel and like, I want to save lives, save my family's life. I don't want to bring it back to my kid and all this other stuff. He didn't say nothing about that, And then when they try to see the white man try to push him,
mm-hmm.
when you say it, so you can help everybody and beat it. They want LeBron to influence everybody to do that, and I'll give LeBron credit. He says, "Your body, I can't make decisions for your body," and that's the correct thing to say. And the white liberal was mad at that. You see, I seen some white liberals mad.
Really?
Yeah, they was mad at him for not pushing it. I'm like, these people is crazy, man. They wanted to whip LeBron ass. You know what I'm saying?
Who trained this hair nigga?
Everybody's saying he's capping. $585 in the room, $200. Let's get these $200 super chat. 212 likes. Let's get these likes up to 250. Let's get these views over to 600. Now, your bull, Jersey's finest, Kyrie Irving, had media day and his black ass was not there.
Really?
It's almost like you can't even step foot in the Brooklyn Center in Barclays without that joint. Right?
Are you serious? Oh, because New York and Cali are the two places?
Yeah.
Wow, so he couldn't even show up.
He was zoomed in.
Was Durant there?
Yeah, Durant was there.
Oh, Durant took the punch?
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
So Kyrie, he just like, I don't know, he's trying to work his angles and see. I think he might fold. I don't know what he's going to do. He's trying to work the angles. He's trying to find a loophole or something, but he said he's going to be there for his teammates. So, but I think he's going to have a deadline between when he can start the season, but we'll see. But they're practicing in, I want to say San Diego, in a different state. Right. So they can practice. They're not in Brooklyn right now practicing with their summer for their camp. They went away. I don't know if it's Florida or somewhere. Somebody in the chat said it. But he'll see. White man was mad about Kyrie. Then Jonathan Isaac, we talked about him earlier. He just laid it down, and nobody really. They're going to stop asking him questions. Yeah, because they want people to respond. They want to respond stupidly so they can kill it in response. Jonathan, a smart nigga. See, I know everybody's like, oh, they just put the ball in hoop. Them niggas, them shines is stupid. There's a lot of stupid niggas in the NBA, really. But y'all mess around and found the smart niggas. That's the ones that's talking now. That's what the white man, like, I guess the white man do understand, but that's what some of y'all don't. The smart ones understand, but a lot of people don't understand. The ones that's talking now, they're not the dummies. They're the smart niggas. You know what I mean? So you got to be careful because you give a nigga, like we always say, you let niggas read books, man.
It can go either way.
It can go either way.
It's either gonna be bad for us or bad for them.
Yeah, what do you think they kept books from Negroes? It went, don't get this Negro notebook, man. No.
You don't need these niggas thinking.
You don't get these niggas thinking. They'll figure shit out. Well, we can't have that. Oh my God.
Real quick, I just want to display the birthday plate today. Let me oh man. We got some cabbage. We got some of that chack. There's the cabbage. That right there is a sweet potato. Oh, there's a lot of butter in there. And then, of course, the macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and cheese was on point this week. I'll be honest with you. She finally perfected that shit. That shit is smacking. Yeah. So, right. Don't let these smart niggas talk. So like you said in the chat, they ain't never gonna give him the mic again. They ain't not gonna ask him no more. They gonna try and find some dumb nigga that's gonna go along with the plan. Did you see Shaq though?
Yeah.
Shaq said Kyrie was on his team, he'd want to trade him.
Yeah.
He said, if you can't show up for the 40-something home games, I don't want to be your teammate.
Yeah.
I'm a bit conflicted with that statement. I think on one side, I'm looking at Shaq as somebody who really loves the sport and wants to win. He's an ex-champion. You know, if anybody wants to win, it's definitely him. So I can see that, if you love the sport more than your health, then that makes sense. On the other side, I'm like, damn, like, does the sport come before your well-being and your autonomy and your sovereignty? And like, damn, it mean that much.
It definitely doesn't become before your well-being.
Right.
Like, no, that's not true. He's, Shaq talking old school and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think the better argument some players should make, and none of them made, like, I would say some of these states' laws are unconstitutional. That's what somebody should have said. But like, just because they made the law doesn't mean it's right.
Right.
They used to have laws where niggas couldn't eat at the same diner as the white man.
Right.
They used to have laws niggas couldn't go into Barclay buildings. You know what I mean? So what are y'all talking about? So just because the law is there, don't mean we gotta follow it. Like, no, man. Like this should be in dispute. And Bradley Beal came out and said, he was he was talking, and I don't think they want to talk to him too many times either. You know what I mean? Because he was asking the right questions. But shout out to NBA players standing strong.
Real quick, since we're talking about Barclays, you pop this up on the screen here for those who aren't unaware. Barclays, HSBC, Lloyds, among UK banks that had links to slavery. They're not too far from their roots.
Oh, shit. Somebody get this to Kyrie right now.
This is not far from their roots. Segregation all over again, man.
Oh, and Michael Porter Jr., he was another one.
Yeah.
He said he got the joint twice last year, and he said he was all right. So he said he ain't taking it. He's see, the problem with Michael is, I think he's his dad's black, and I think his mom's white. He was homeschooled. So he didn't go to regular school.
He didn't go to the brainwashing school.
Yeah, so he know what's up, man. Yeah.
He might be a little Hotep.
Yo, they don't want white man mad. They mad at him. They call him NBA star and everything, but he can hoop. He can ball. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. I wish he was on the Sixers. Instead of that bitch ass light skinned nigga we got, Simmons, man. I never seen a softer nigga in my life, man. Jesus Christ, man. I was like, where's his dad at, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, cuss, somebody do something stupid, like, where's his parents at? I'll cuss them out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you play soft like that. Question that.
Yeah. Anyway, Journey's in. When people get affected by bug juice, we call it raid spray. That in post flow, that woman talking mad greasy in the spaces glow like kryptonite.
Word.
We gotta have our, listen, y'all. We gotta have our koofies tight because, they're getting desperate. They're getting desperate. You know what I mean? So you gotta watch for the okie dokes, man. Don't fall for the okie dokes. Man.
Oh, real quick. It's a good time to make the announcement. We're adding a second show.
Okay.
Called Best of the Internet. And me and Uncle Hotep, probably like a 30-minute show. Nothing crazy. We're going to take some of the best tweets, Instagram posts, and we're going to discuss them on our private platform, patreon.com/Hoteps BEEN Told. If you're already a subscriber, this premium content will be coming to you shortly. We're going to have, this is going to be a weekly show, just like Hoteps BEEN Told. We're going to figure out, what day it'll release, but we'll do this every week and get you guys some bonus content. Top people on the Patreon. So patreon.com/Hoteps BEEN Told. And then this Saturday, we're having our Zoom meetup, right?
Right.
So this Saturday, if you're a part of the Patreon, is our Zoom meetup, and it's just completely uncensored, no holds barred discussion with me, Uncle Hotep, and everybody that shows up. It's a really good time. Natasha Kayleen came last time. She's a freaking firecracker. She's hilarious. So yeah, come hang out with us. Patreon.com/Hoteps.
Maxi Kool-Aid Man. Happy birthday. Oh, yeah. 1999. Reaction PR. Are we sure the Yamin broke Hill or something else?
He said what?
We sure the Yamin broke Hill or something else?
We can speculate. What's his name? Rizza Islam is speculating that it was the Yamin. Got to see his post.
Well, I'm just going to say, I think the Yamin contributed to it. I think it just increased the chances. If you already susceptible to something, then you add the Yamin on to it. What do you get? You know what I'm saying? This is what people, plus, you know what I mean? So one of these times you're going to roll. It's like rolling Dungeons and Dragons. You get this +5 on the roll. That might be all you need. Know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Post flow. To be honest, I'm at a point where if I'm like, if you look at the post, if you took the potion, you made the shit a potion. Jesus. You made the wrong choice. F this. Do you, and do me. Their compliance threatens my freedom. Jermaine Taylor, Kyrie Irving is going to find a way to use his Native American heritage to get out there. Jabari Allen, shout out ABL. Shout out ABL. MB, in modern pro sports, players make life-changing money, but they lose personal autonomy. Nobody gives a rip what they say. Say the wrong thing, they find themselves on the outs quick.
Yep.
Yeah, like I give it up to them. Some of them niggas is bold, man. Like the people that just said nah, like that's just like, you know what I mean? This is unprecedented territory. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of the View.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Last week, the ladies left the show because apparently they tested positive for the bug. They said because the vice president was there, they couldn't be present, something. And then what happened? They popped up Monday, miraculously out of nowhere. Oh, it was false positive. So I ask you, the viewer. Number one, put the cap in the chat if you think they capping about that situation. Number two, ladies and gentlemen, if that test was false positive, how many other tests were false positive? I digress.
Another weird thing happened this week. I was streaming, right? And I think Jabari came in my chat, right? You know, I was doing my usual drive thing. That's, you know, if you join my channel, follow me on Uncle Hotep on YouTube. I do like a lot of daily drive streams, washing my car and all this, talking to my kids. Mm-hmm. And Jabari came through, was like, yo, somebody made a hit piece video on you. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, there's somebody made a hit piece video on you. I'm like, what are you talking about, man? I was like, that was a lot. People used to do that way back at like during the Trump era. A lot of people start doing that shit like that. You know, I get home and this guy somebody sent him a video talking about me being against the juicy juice, mm-hmm. and I'm more anti-juicy juice things, right? Mm-hmm. And it's one of these fur bots, man. These furries, these anime people, man, and stuff like that. You know, he just had this long ass video, but somebody came to my defense and was like, you know, because I got people in the streets, man. You know what I mean? People got my back. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Uncle Hotep Nation. And somebody made a video and defended me and shit like that. But I want to thank this joker because he gave us a great drop. I got my first drop, ladies and gentlemen. Hit him, man.
I have no idea who this Uncle Hotep character is. I have no idea who this Uncle Hotep. I have no idea who this Uncle Hotep character is.
Back-to-back weeks. It was Tariq last week, then you this week. Maybe the lizard men was like, yo, we got to stop these two.
Definitely. They probably gave him an email list and say, hey, if you got time, why don't you slander these names, right? They was like, I'm going to pick a name. All right, I'm going to slander him. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, man.
He was just completely unfair in his coverage.
Yeah.
You know, he brought up the same stupid arguments people make. You know, he was like, oh, well, the deaths from the juicy juice is so minute. Right? He started talking about it's a fraction of a fraction of a fraction. Like, why don't you do the same thing with that math with the bug? And then tell me what the survival rate of the bug is. Especially within certain age demographics.
Right.
But, you know, these people, they are what they are. They're grifting, shilling, and propagandizers.
Chad, if Kyrie still gets paid but never plays in Barclays again, is it reparations finesse of the century? Guess what? The tweet burglar is going to strike again.
Oh man, here we go. Tweet burglar back. Hold up, let me cue it up. Shout out to Chad for making that. That's just
oh
too
my
good.
gosh, man. Oh my gosh.
You saw that before?
No, not to animate the GIF. No, I didn't see that, man.
Sky Daddy in the chat. What up, Sky?
Brody, Hotep, thank you, 499 donation. Inside of the Ages just got sucked into your member grift. See you around. Thank you. Jermaine Taylor, another donation from Thursday from Uncle Hotep calling me Taylor. Jermaine Trailer. Sorry, Jermaine. I'm gonna get it right one of these days.
You know niggas can't read.
Hate fucking, I don't know what the hell, man. I got fucking, going back and forth and shit like that.
But don't feel bad because I have dyslexia.
I think I need better monitor. I might have to spend some money on the monitor. It might be the monitors, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, because I work. This is what I do when I work. Look at these screens. So my eyes don't get a real break. You know what I'm saying?
You need some blue blockers.
Yeah, so sometimes that's why I wear the sunglasses because, I don't really get a break like I should.
Yeah.
Kamala, Harvard U is 92% juice. Now they're going back online because of all the bug cases. At what point are they going to retire the term breakthrough?
Saw that. I saw that.
I don't know. 642 in the room, 290 likes. Let's see likes over 300. Let's get these views over 7. Let's go down the line. Oh, we forgot to talk about Wiggins, man. They was on Wiggins at case 2, man. They was even counting Wiggins' pockets.
What's that?
Yeah, they said, like, Wiggins, you stand to lose a lot of money. He's like, man, that's my problem, not yours. He was like, white woman was like, okay. I was like, oh, but then, speaking of overseers.
Here we go.
They got an old head NBA overseer, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And I'm tired of this nigga, man. Mm-hmm. And I was wondering why he kept doing this. Mm-hmm. And now I know why. His son stabbed a 6-year-old man. Is going to trial for it.
It stabbed a what?
A 6-year-old man. Jabbar's son stabbed a 6-year-old man taking out the garbage in a garbage argument.
Recently?
Last year.
Ooh. They got something on his ass.
Yeah. They were like, Jabbar, he's the weirdest Muslim I know, man. No disrespect to the Islam community.
Right.
This guy sell wine. He sell Uggs. How you selling liquor, you Muslim, man?
He got to go back. He got to go back to being Ferdinand. He's no longer Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. His name is Ferdinand. Okay, that's his real name. The whole thing. He's such a contradiction because the whole thing about changing your name was supposed to be like a rebellion against the system.
Right.
He's a complete farce. Fraud. He's a grifter.
And I kid you not, chat. Go to his Twitter when you have time. Whenever you have time, spare moment, you ain't doing nothing. You taking a crap on the toilet. Go to Kareem's Twitter. Scroll down his tweets and see how many times you see him mention the Islamic religion. Then notice how many times he mentions the redacted. Which one do you think he mentions more?
Wait, what? Hold on.
Scroll down his tweets.
Hold on. Let me share this so that the people can enjoy this along with me. Oh shit! Hold up. Nah, stop. You playing, bro? Yeah, they got him. Ain't getting that.
Now, there's no problem with that.
No, it's not. It's just the antithesis to what he's supposed to represent.
But when he mentions that, but doesn't mention his own thing,
right?
Now I'm like, what is going on here? I kept scrolling. I was like, I'm tired of scrolling, man. I'm like, I couldn't find nothing. I even found other mentions of him doing that. And remember, he chastised Ice Cube and them for saying the wrong words against certain people.
Yeah.
He's a fraud, man.
They got that nigga. I don't know what kind of Epstein tapes they got on him, but he gone.
They got him good.
Yeah, he gone. God damn. What they got on that? He must have touched a white woman.
Chad, 3 times for Dr. Umar. I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass. Pause. Effing tweet burglar. It's not a tweet burglar if you don't tweet it.
You said you was about to steal it.
Yeah, but I didn't steal a tweet. I don't steal tweets.
You do steal tweets. You just steal them before they become tweets.
That's not stealing tweets.
It's pre-crime.
Start Hotep Quartet, man. Come on, man. Like I want the people to decide, man. Start it up right now.
Let's go. We about to load it up.
All rise for the Honorable Uncle Hotep. Hotep Court is now in session.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the Honorable Judge Hotep Jesus. We're bringing charges of social media theft against a Mr. Uncle Hotep. Uncle Hotep is notorious for taking people's thoughts, mostly in super chats, and turning them into viral tweets for his own benefit, aka for his own grift. And they said you guilty. We didn't even start yet. How do you plead, sir?
Not guilty.
Not guilty. Wow. And go ahead and plead your arguments.
Listen, the long-standing Black Twitter rule is you can't steal tweets. Stealing tweets was foul. Like you can't see a tweet go viral and take it and like you get some grift off it. I never do that. It's free game if it comes off a different platform. It's free game. You got to beat me to the punch. You know
if
what I mean?
Somebody sends a statement, a thought, via super chat,
right,
and you copy pasta it to Twitter, and it goes viral, that's not theft, sir?
It's not tweet burglary. It's not. Cross-platform grifting is fine. I'm not stealing, I'm grifting.
You are stealing them before they even have the opportunity. What you're doing is you're robbing the innocent. This is like robbing the blind. These people don't know they have a viral tweet. They're sharing it with you thinking that their thoughts are safe. And then you go and you capitalize on their thoughts for your own benefit. So you can gain followers and you can grift. You can get some retweets. You have anything else to say on your case before we go to the jury?
Listen, chat. You know, when I've been judged, I've been fair, I've been true. I just presented my argument. I'm not stealing. I am grifting. Cross different social media platforms is a different rule. I never steal from off Twitter. You can't find me guilty if I don't take it from Twitter. Okay,
okay.
I rest my case.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, press 1 in the chat if he is guilty. 2, not guilty. 1, guilty. 2, not guilty. Let me go ahead and play the tweet, Burglar. This is so good. Let's see what the guilty one. Somebody said can't drop gems around Unc. Facts. We were at Hotep Nation weekend, I believe. Tell me if I'm wrong. And somebody said something in a conversation. This nigga picked up his phone like, hold up. That shit sound viral to me. Like, nigga, we at dinner. The grift is relentless. Oh, the jury has weighed in. Sir, you are guilty. They're not buying that.
Oh, all right. This might be the second time I'm guilty, man.
They got too many 2s in here, too. That's some
See?
bullshit. I'm about to
I got some
everybody.
love. I get love, man.
Fuck your love.
But you know what I mean? Anyway,
wait, hold on. Hey, baby girl, can you give me some more juice? I thought this was an alcoholic beverage. This is actually juice. I've been drinking juice the whole time. Can you pour me some more juice so I can mix this? I'm like, well, I'm not feeling saucy. That's why she gave me this. I'm trash. Continue.
They're saying a hung jury, man. Hung jury.
Hung jury. Oh, wow.
I seen some mistrials. You know what I mean? Darian, Gary, a $10 donation. Thank you. Brody, Hotep Abdul. Thank you. Chad, Unc, I want my money back then.
They said,
Kamar Daniels, this is why I type the same thing every time. Guilty. Pop-up Hotep. New HBTY saying Hotep and steal tweets. Khalid Cooper, $49.99 donation. Come on, man. Come on, man.
You the man, Khalid. You the man. Thank you. That's my birthday. I appreciate you. Hey, the rest of y'all, man, it's my birthday tomorrow, man. Throw me some bread, man. I got bills to pay and shit.
I feel you.
Baby need new shoes.
Speaking of Twitter, did you see the Diaspora war versus India?
Oh my God. Yo, when that hit I think I saw Cooley tweet it out.
Right.
When that shit hit the Twitter timeline, I was all up in that thread crying. I don't even know if we're allowed to show some of the stuff that was in there. Tell the people what happened, man. I know they missed that. That was a black Twitter.
Some joker in black Twitter, you know, it was a picture of a bunch of Indian guys in like a club or something like that. And he tweeted, man, it must smell crazy in there, right? Now, he says he didn't mean it to be racial or anything, or to say anything about Indians. He was just saying because it was a bunch of dudes in there. Well, Indians caught wind of it. Oh, man, they went in on that, on this Diaspora, man. They talk greasy. Every monkey joke you could find, they was letting Shines have it.
It was like they told alt-right, hold my beer.
I was dying. I was laughing at her. But the thing that makes me mad is then when Shine's going to act like they're going to laugh and shit like that. When somebody start throwing them darts back, they were like, oh, why you got to be racial, man? Oh, well, you got to talk about all of us. Like, nah, man. If y'all going to fly the jokes, you can't cop please now.
Got to be able to take it. If you can give it, you got to be able to take it.
And they want to say, oh, he would just do vote busting. You don't have to bust though. I seen this Shine from Chicago, I think, Mr. 1738. He was mad that Indians were talking about all black people. I'm like, what do you want him to say? Y'all say the same thing about, this is what pissed me off about the Shine. They'll talk about white folks all day long.
Mayo.
One white person do something, y'all talk about all white folks.
Yeah.
One black person do something, the Indians crack jokes on everybody. Don't be racist, man. Come on now. Like, nah, man, it don't work that way. This is why niggas don't get no respect now, man. Because y'all want to act like you want to throw a rock and hide your hand behind your back like I ain't do nothing and shit like that. Cop all types of pleas. Nah, man up. So who won the war, man? Who you got winning? Who won?
Well, for the people that don't understand Indian culture, there is colorism that happens. There's a caste system in India. Darker you are, the lesser you are. So you don't like black Indians. So when your African genealogy pop up, oh, you gonna get lit up. They don't mess with us. They don't mess with the darker of their own kind. You think they gonna mess with your ass? They play that colorism. Wait, what was your question again?
I don't fucking give a fuck about that. Who won the war, man? Who won the war between the Indians and the
Indians won. They lit our ass up. Well, they won the battle. Let's not say they won the war. They won the battle.
Yeah, it was a battle.
They won the battle. We got our ass whooped. It was so bad. I seen Shaw's in there admitting, like, damn, we getting worn out. Because it was a stream of Indians. Like, I know y'all not talking, you funky. They had some wild racist jokes in there. Yeah, it was really, really wild, man. They won. And they win, period. They win in real life too. They come over here, they get all the jobs. You know what they say on South Park? They took our jobs. Yeah, they came over here. They took your job. They make the Shine look like he not even trying when they come. So the Indians are doing very well. They come over here, they get their little communities, especially New Jersey. They got their little communities all over, and they do well for themselves. You know, they pop up new delis everywhere. And, they got their own banks. They got their own clothes. You know, it's so bad that I used to get bread from this Italian spot. That's like a Indian spot now, right? Because they going to support their own. So everything around me is just, I literally live in Little India. And no matter where you go in Central or North Jersey, you're probably going to. And they do well for themselves. The Shine needs to take some notes. They practice strong nepotism.
Yeah, they help each other. You know, I work with a lot of them too. You know, and they help each other. They're not afraid to help each other. I don't have no problem with them. I told you I was going to sell out. I was jumping ship, man. I'm like, man, I see you Shines later. I'm going on the winning squad. See you. We want to be. You know what I mean? I never had any problem with them. Yeah. I've been cool with it. I had a couple friends that, coworkers that was good friends, work with, but they're about their people's first, but that's what you're supposed to be.
Correct.
This is what the Shine don't realize. You know what I mean? You guys supposed to be about they'll be cool with you until you cross them. When you cross them, then it's they on your ass. You know what I mean? Just like we just seen. You know what I mean?
That was war. Yeah, I got some, I'm cool with some Indian cats that I work with. Yeah, good folk. Most of them are brown like me. But yeah, they're good folk, man. Nothing wrong with it. But yeah, we lost that battle. We got our ass whooped the whole day. We just took that L. Wake up tomorrow. Try again.
Yo, it was so bad. Niggas was trying to make excuses say, oh, it was a bunch of white people pretending to be Indians and saying racist. I'm like, oh, clearly y'all go with this bullshit. Then somebody tweeted from Germany in German.
Uh-huh.
They're like, see, I told you it was a bunch of fake shit. Like, look, there's Indians in Germany. Everybody was like, yes, motherfucker, there's Indians in Germany. I was like,
Indians everywhere. Dude. What's wrong with you?
I was like, they wore this niggas out, man.
Cats ain't got no culture.
None. Damn, we gotta so that was the Diaspora. Wait, Haram. Oh wait, Breezy. Here's a birthday bread, 1999. Haram Life, 499. Happy birthday, HJ. Chad, Brody super chatted Hotep and Bill because you stole that from him and made shirts.
This is true. This is true.
Damn, who stole Clown Will and Paul Children?
Stay on his
Shout
head.
out Clown World.
Stay on his head, Chad.
I got hoodies coming in October. I'm gonna make a Clown World hoodie this year, man. Clown World is just, it's just getting deeper and deeper. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I did steal the unapologetic. Listen, I was on Instagram, right? And that was the time somebody Umar put it up. He had an unapologetically black, and it had Garvey, Booker T, somebody else, Malcolm, and Dr. Umar. Right?
You know he stole that from.
So I took that.
Oh, you stole
I was like,
that.
I gotta remix
damn.
this. I got a mistrial, man. That was a mistrial. Anyway, speaking of trials, R. Kelly convicted, man.
Yep.
Guilty.
Mm-hmm. Bill Cosby said he gonna get off. He not gonna be
on a second on appeal or something like that.
On appeal, because he said they was how the white liberal do with they court system. They try to shaft you and all of that. I didn't look into it because I really don't care that much. So I had to look into all the legalese and all of that. But that's what Bill Cosby said. And then the shine lit in the Bill Cosby ass and said, of all people, I didn't see that on my bingo card. Cosby defending R. Kelly. I guess somebody reached out to Bill Cosby for comment. And Bill Cosby has just did a stint. Anytime a nigga does a stint, he usually comes out with that I don't give a fuck attitude. He going full Hotep. He going full I don't give a fuck. So shout out to Bill Cosby.
I was playing some R. Kelly this week. The last 2 nights I've been playing some R. Kelly, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, I figure I'd get some money on his books, man.
Nigga broke.
Nah, for real. I mean, some people are like, they're not going to play R. Kelly. I'm not taking it that serious.
Yeah.
Because some of the parents should be locked up right with R. Kelly. Because some of the parents sent their daughters right to him.
Yeah.
And that's something that's not being told.
And they knew what they was doing
thing,
when they did that.
What'd you say?
They knew what they was doing when they did that too.
Yeah. And R. Kelly, he was molested by his aunts when he was a kid, and that's why he's messed up. You know what I'm saying? He should have he has enough money. He should have got some help. You know what I mean? He should have got some therapy. But as far as a writer, as a songwriter and a musician, after Mike, who is it?
After Mike, it's Ye.
I don't know. I might have to put R, man. I might have put Robert up there, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Best album.
To me, 2P2, but it's probably 12, the red one, the
12 play.
Yeah. It's probably 12 play. It depends on how you mood, you know what I mean? I like the more upbeat him, but I like all this stuff. Like I was playing You Saved Me. Now, the thing I always think about Kelly, he should have, as he got older, he should have transitioned to like if he was serious about changing his life, he should have did more gospel and more upbeat stuff like this. Mm-hmm. But his You Saved Me song, man, that's like one of the best gospel albums songs I ever heard, man.
Yeah, he's got some great gospel songs. Are you serious? Yeah. Kelly, you know, I wouldn't argue with you. If you said he was number 2, I wouldn't argue with you. The man he was just pumping out hits after hits back in the day. And he was on fire.
He held it down, man.
He couldn't miss.
He couldn't. People was running to do a song with him.
Yeah, him and Jay-Z did an album together. Yeah. They were supposed to go on tour.
Yeah, they went on tour.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the second one, they that first album, I forget what it was called. Best of Both Worlds. The first one is slamming to this day. I don't give a damn what anybody says. The second one was kind of they wasn't really hitting together. Then I think his Jay-Z boy sprayed it. You know, he had 2 alpha males trying to, you know, working together. You know, and R. Kelly thought he was the man and shit like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, look, now I was 18 out there on the block selling drugs with a gun at my waist. And for the people, I had no love. See, the streets was my home and my family and friends was gone. Had no one to trust, and deep inside, I was all alone. And then a deal went bad one day, and it was enough to pause me. I was shot 4 times, and before I know it's on my knees. I'm messing this up. But anyway, blood gushing out my body, my heart's beating fast. I don't know I don't know what I don't think I'm gonna last. Then I began to flashback on the things I've done in the past. Then I heard a small voice that had said to me, I'll give you peace if you believe. I accepted Christ that day. Hallelujah. Now I'm free. That's R. Kelly.
Another singing rendition. Go ahead, Ted.
I wish I could get up. I was listening. I got to listen to it because he switches from talking to singing. It's not like he was doing the whole same way. Yeah, that's one of the best things about him. He can go from like he's talking it to then he switched right to his singing. And I'm like, how did this nigga do this shit, man? And all of this, and he couldn't really read?
Yeah. What about
crazy?
Trapped in a Closet.
That
whole
was crazy.
Series. It was like 85 of those versions came out. That long story with Mr. Biggs. What's his name?
Ron Isley?
Ron Isley. Thank you. Ron Isley. Yeah, with Ron Isley. Yeah, man. That was classic too. That was classic. Oh man. Kelly was a very creative cat, man. Very creative cat. Glad they got him out of here.
Yeah, I remember when I was listening to radio back then. Trapped in a Closet came out. That was like #1 for like months, man. They couldn't wait to the next episode. Motherfuckers was waiting. What's going to happen next and shit like that. I'm like, God damn. It got kind of played out, but that was ingenuity. You know what I mean? Nobody thought to do anything like that. Oh my God. So, these niggas killing me. Pop-Up Hotep said, what did he say? I just need Uncle Blackface on the top hat when he sings. Come on, this is R. Kelly, man. I can't hold R. Kelly's rhythm, man. Come on. This is one of the best. But, I hope everybody, the people, the girls that were affected, they get, whatever they need in life. And I hope R. Kelly can reform himself. That's I guess the best we can hope for. You know what I mean? But if they railroaded him, I hope we get a fair trial. You know what I mean? But it's look like R. Kelly gonna die in jail, man. It is what it is. Yeah. I don't see a Cosby episode happening like here because Cosby was clear cut railroading, and with this one it was like there's been so much evidence on this guy, and these people the bigger thing is that they really wanted him. The Marc Lamont Hills, the black feminists, they wanted R. Kelly. Yeah. They've been gunning for this nigga. Yeah. And this is the reason, because they made that the reason that somebody looked into it because they made a TV show series about it. Correct. The reason he's in jail now is because of black feminist grift.
This is true. That's
it.
That is true. They hung him in a court of, they found him guilty in the court of public opinion, and then, they went after him. No, you're absolutely right about that.
Jabari Allen, I went to school in Central New Jersey with Indians, Edison and Piscataway. They hate us.
They all over Edison. That's true. It's the remix.
Do they hate y'all or y'all trying to steal their women, man?
Probably a good mix of both.
they protected Vic Jones, man. Because they know that.
Cause them Indian Jones be looking fire. They be looking fire.
So they're like, no, we can't lose this, man. Stacy 499, thanks for your donation. Brody Donda put Kanye in second. Reaction PR. R. Kelly gonna be singing for extra honey buns. I don't even know if does he is. I remember they tried to take his stream money, but the big wigs. I don't think he was getting enough big of a cut of it. So
yeah,
if they took it off, all the big exec was like, "Oh hell no!"
They're fucking with my money.
They was like, "You ain't stealing all the rich redacted monies." Oh hell no!
Slow down, soldier.
You haven't heard anything about it since. They ain't say nothing else about it. All his stuff is on YouTube. Everything, man.
Well, speaking of that, when black feminists castigated them and all of that and attacked them. It was mighty quiet when Harvey Weinstein went down. It was mighty quiet when Ghislaine Maxwell went down. But as soon as a black man go down, they all over their head.
Yeah, I don't know. They act like it's a cause to celebrate. I mean, to be honest, in my opinion, it's not a cause to celebrate. It's a cause to reflect on life, and it should be a time to be sad. You know what I mean? We got one of the greatest talents we've ever seen musically is pissed it all away. And on the other side, you have women, a lot of them underage, that were abused and neglected and used by their parents and by R. Kelly. It's a sad situation all the way around. And just to celebrate, he going in a white man's prison. On the other hand, y'all talk about we need to abolish prisons. On the other hand, you celebrate when R. Kelly go to jail.
Yeah.
This is what type of time these niggas is on. Complete
contradiction.
I told you, I'm in the diaspora war with the Indians, I was selling intel, man. I'm like, call this. I'm doing backdoor deals with Patel and them. You know what I mean? These ain't shit, man. I'm telling you.
Oh my
God. Post flow. If you're going to stop listening to R. Kelly for being a sex pest, you better stop listening and watching the movies of the 90% of Hollywood.
Word.
Sensei Sim, Uncle about to tweet those lyrics like he wrote them. Oh shit, man. 634 in the room. Let's get these over. Come on, we need to get these views over 700. Hit that share button. Hit that thumbs up. Let's get these likes over 400. Just Dez Bryant had some choice words to say about your boy calling him Kaepernick, man.
Yes, he did. And I agree with him. 1000%. Matter of fact, let's play the clip.
But there's one thing that I don't respect. And I said it when I get the opportunity and to get on the stage to say it, I would say it. And I love him to death. So it ain't no hate or nothing like that. But brother, you had the biggest opportunity in the world to create jobs, build jobs, give jobs to people. The people that you was talking about, the people that you so-called standing up for, the people who stood beside you, the people who lost their jobs because of you. Where you at? I ain't heard from you. He brought the awareness, and that's why I respect him.
And what's the call to action?
There wasn't one.
Boom. There wasn't one. There was no call to action. Now, you notice the shine above. He going to respond to the thing. Didn't Dez Bryan whoop his mama ass? The shine always going to deflect from when some real shit is being said. That has nothing to do with anything. We ain't talking about that right now. Talk about Colin Kaepernick. The funny thing about Dez Bryant's comments was when Kaepernick first did his little, I remember he was like going to pledge that he was going to give out away $1 million or something like that.
Yeah.
They had a website for it. So, I did the same thing I did with Black Lives Matter. I went and did my homework. So I looked at all the organizations he donated to, and I went down the list one by one. I did all of them. And I went to the About page. let me not say everyone because my memory might be failing me. 90% and higher were all white liberal run. Somebody, when I say yo, Dez Bryan ain't say nothing wrong, somebody gonna bring up all the things Kaepernick did, and one of them was like he donated $25,000 for. This how the white. This how the white.
A black person did that.
A black person did.
Oh my Jesus.
It was like they posted like some sort of graphic that had the things he donated to. And one of them was climate change. That's what they said. Climate change. He donated 20. Dear black community, what climate change got to do? What that got to do with racist cops and police brutality? Not a goddamn thing. The weather ain't making white folks hit niggas. The sun ain't making white folks shoot niggas. The sun ain't make George Floyd take fentanyl. It ain't make Darren Chauvin put his knee on his neck. What the hell that got to do with it? This is how the white liberal will take your cause and then launder money through it. I think it looks to me like legal law. They use these. I'm worried. Bitch, why don't you hire somebody? Why don't you invest in some black? That's what the fuck we need. Stop giving away money. That's another thing. I hate charities. Hate that. Worst thing ever. Oh, we gave away 100 meals this week. So basically what you did was you put a whole bunch of black restaurants out of business for it. That's what you did.
Right.
That's what you did. The Jamaican restaurant down the street, the soul food restaurant down the street, the fried chicken spot, all the black-owned businesses that could have got some business that day. What you should have did was you should have invested in those black businesses and say, hey, look, let's say you got, Jamar's Fried Chicken House. But I would do it. I would make it a marketing event for Jamar's Chicken House or Jamar's Chicken Shack, right? And I'd say, look, we're going to throw a big event. We're going to give away free food for the day, but we're going to promote it through Jamar's business. They're not doing that. They just giving away free food. This is the same thing they do with Africa. You're dealing with like things like the World Food Program. They come and they drop off food. And then now the people who actually are farmers and sell food are losing business because people are like, why would we come buy food when they got free food over here that the white man just sent over? They do the same thing with clothes. When your Super Bowl loser, their clothes, right? Who won the Super Bowl last year? Who was in the Super Bowl last year?
Buccaneers.
And who? And Bucks and who?
The Rams, I think.
So there's a whole bunch of Rams won the Super Bowl shirts sitting in Africa and South America right now. A pile of them. You want to know how I know this? I saw them when I went to Africa. I saw the pile of clothes that were donated. There's literally sitting on the ground in the middle of fucking nowhere on the side of the street. And I asked my homies, like, why is there a whole bunch of clothes? It's like, oh, that's the donation shit coming from Europe. Right? That's what they do. They dump that shit. And I seen a dude walking around with a shirt of a Super Bowl losing team.
They're saying your mic is going in and out or something.
All right. So I seen that, So, but that's what they do. So then now the local.
Oh, it was Chiefs, not the Rams. Sorry.
Oh, Chiefs. Okay. Chiefs. So that's what they do. It actually destabilizes the economy of the area when you give away stuff because it's as if to say that Africans don't know how to acquire clothing. The Africans are very, very resourceful people. They're not like Americans. Americans, if the economy shut down today and you couldn't buy clothes, very few of us would be able to make their clothes. In Africa, making their clothes, there's a higher percentage of people that know how to make clothes. And I think that's something we all need to get back to. I know our grandparents used to make our clothes. This is called self-sustainability. And what you do is when you donate, you destroy the self-sustainability. So when I look at somebody like Kaepernick and I see him doing his charity stuff, all I see him doing is destroying black enterprise and black economics.
Yeah, I mean, Dez is right, man. Like, You got Nike giving you millions of dollars, right? You selling shoes with the Betsy Ross flag and jerseys and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, if you really wanted to help the community, you like, yo, Nike, I need you to open up something in some area in my own, you know, Baltimore, wherever niggas need jobs, right? You go to Nike, you say, hey man, I need a warehouse, I need a tech center, I need a training thing in one of these cities so we can employ some people.
Yes.
That's where you do. This is what Dez is kind of talking about.
Right.
And this is what goes over to Sean's head. Talking about he's working on abolishing the police and abolishing the police and prisons and shit like that. But if you give these niggas jobs, you don't have to worry about none of that. Because niggas wouldn't be out here doing crime. They're like, man, I go to work, man. I don't got time for the running the streets. You know what I'm saying? We can do a couple things, but we need employment. Like, how we behind in wealth and you're not flexing on Nike? Why hasn't nobody flexed on Nike to do any of this?
Thank you.
All the money we gave Nike, we built Nike.
Facts.
The Shine built Nike. If there's any, y'all other people talk about, hold on, let me get busy. Motherfuckers talk about the Shine didn't build America. I know what we did do. We built some of these companies. And what is America? America is nothing but a corporation.
Yes.
This is what it is. They say we ain't built Nike is a goddamn lie. Nobody can refute that. If there was no Negroes in America, Nike would not be the billion-dollar company it is today.
Facts.
No Jordan. No Bo Jackson. Who else? There's plenty. LeBron. They put that company on his back. The Shine.
Facts.
And what they do, instead of the Shine guy, this is where the Shine don't think next level. Like, yo, forget cheap and low. I gotta make my sneakers cheaper so the Shine can buy it. They can afford them. So you can just make sure you can get the money out their pocket. See, these niggas don't even think straight.
Facts.
Oh, we gotta get the poor people's money too. That's all like doing with that. You don't say like, look, you look Nike. Let's build some arenas. You know, let's build some tech centers. And in your hometown, wherever you came from,
yep.
Like say LeBron, I'm like, yo, we go to my hometown, Columbus, and you build me this, and we're gonna employ some people out there.
Right.
You know what I mean? Make this one of your distribution centers or something.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all we should be asking for, man. Flexing on these jokers to do that. You know, and this is what Colin Kaepernick should have done instead of running around, you know, trying to be Malcolm X, Colin X. You know, it's like, I don't know. I have no problem with Dez Bryan. So
let me go to a Hotep's Been Told You. We're going to flash back to a decade ago. 10 years ago, here is a young Hotep Jesus. This is a music video I shot. And you're going to see here it says, obviously my old rap name, Daddy Boston. It says right here, you're going to see coming up on the screen in just a moment, exactly why I chose. It says, in up to 50% of Nike's partner factories, workers report verbal, physical, and sexual and or psychological abuse. Okay. And up to 50% of Nike sweatshop workers make less than the legal minimum wage, sometimes $2 a day. And these are black women. Now, I wanted to just fast forward here. As you can see, the Shine was upset when they saw this. They saw this. They saw this Jordan. I don't even know which one's, but I burnt them.
And when I burned them in the video,
I burnt them.
I just got funny with a music video.
I burnt them in the music video, and I had my homies come and bring their Nikes. Obviously, the down ass brought Nikes they'll never wear again. They're like, yo, you can't have my good ones. But we had a burning of. Now here go up another pair of Nikes, as you can see right there. I'm burning them. This is how I felt 10 years ago about Nike after your Nike rant. This is what I was doing 10 years ago. Okay? And the Shine was upset. They said, how could you burn your Jordan? And I was trying to make a statement. I was trying to tell them, fuck Nike. That's
Yo,
what
you gotta run that part back, man. Where you had it burn on the head.
Which one?
Yo, you had it all out like
on the stick?
like yeah.
Oh, that was my favorite part of the video. This one right here. Yeah. This what I was on when I was a rapper. I don't know what these new shines is about. But when I was rapping, I stood for something.
Yo, that's hard right there. That's hard right there. Oh, I know it's a delay. When you had it out in the stick and you was holding it out.
Yeah, I got it played. I played it a couple. See it. Play. But this is what Hotep Jesus was on when he was a rapper. Okay? And I was trying to tell y'all about that Nike Corporation, and they don't do shit for the black community. And the Shine was like, yo, you crazy. We don't give a fuck about it. I played the video of the black women in Asia in the sweatshops, and nobody gave a fuck. They love that fucking Nike. You know me, I don't wear Nike. Every once in a while, some Nike socks might make it in from fucking, Christmas, auntie or something. So they might make it into my collection, some socks. That's the most you might see me in because auntie bought me some or my mama bought me some. But I don't mess with Nike. Like you said, and that's the best statement I heard people say about Nike. Sean built Nike. Sean built Nike. Somebody said, got to make the Hotep Jesus shoe. I was actually about to start making sneakers right around that time. But I saw another company was doing it, and I was like, I'll just. But this is what we was doing. This is another Hotep's Been Told You moment. Shine, Uncle Hotep said that Shine built Nike, and Nike ain't give you shit back.
Yeah, that's crazy. Damn, what's about to say? But that was hard, man. I appreciate that. That shit was hard. Yeah.
Thank you.
Like you had me. I don't wear Nikes either, man. I'm not buying no more Nikes. I ain't buying the kids Nikes either. I'm like, you can buy your own. I'm like, I ain't buying that shit.
Yeah.
And my feet have never felt better. I'm not even gonna lie. As soon as I went to the white man, I seen all the white folks I see buying Brooks.
Right.
As soon as I start buying a white man sneaker, my feet start feeling better.
Correct.
I should tell you something, man. God damn. Hold on. Reaction PR. R. Kelly most requested backup and conjugal visits. Brody McFarlane acquitted. Unc redeemed himself with them bars. I'm not guilty. Not guilty. Him and
oh yeah. Not guilty. Yeah, they had that
shit. Cersei, R. Kelly was found guilty on all charges in his sex trafficking case. He could get up to 10 years for impersonating Hunter Biden.
That's funny.
You know what I gotta do though.
There you go. He's back.
I just gotta quit it.
There you go back. Oh my god.
Oh, El Diablo Loco Poco. The tweet burglar grift is real. This week's best score, Florida man. Oh yeah. See, when we do our show, our what's going to be the name of the show? Come on, we gotta get.
I thought I was
Chad, give us.
Oh, you want to try to? Yeah, let's ideate it. I just called it the best of the internet, but we could do something better. Hell yeah.
Is it going to be the best of the internet? Oh, I mean, that's okay. That sounds decent.
Yeah.
I don't know if somebody come up with something, but yeah. Did you see the brother down Florida put the gator in the trash can?
In the trash can, yeah. That was classic.
That was hard, man.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that would have been definitely made, best of the internet. Did you see Union Square, man? You see they got another George Floyd statue. You see it?
Yeah, I saw that. We got another one. They trying to make him a national hero. They trying so hard.
He's gonna get a holiday before Malcolm X.
You're probably right.
I can't believe that, man.
You're probably
Where
right.
is
sir.
Union Square
at? Down. That's downtown. Well, closer to downtown.
It is down. Yeah. Closer to downtown.
I think that's 14th Street, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. I'm gonna have to next time I go to New York, I see this. I gotta see one of these George Floyd. I gotta see it for myself, man. Like, cause
I'm gonna get a MAGA hat and take a picture in front of
like, I can't even believe what the things that's going on in my eyes. See that you can't just think about your life today. You gotta think 50, 60, 100 years from now. That statue is still going to be there.
Yeah.
And the legend, and you think about telling stories, what happens these years go on? More legend gets added to it. Mm-hmm. He's going to become greater and greater as the years grow on.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's going to be next Martin Luther King.
You heard what Pelosi said, he died for the cause.
Yeah. Who's going to play? I mean, I want to know who's going to play George Lynch in the movie, the documentary.
Marc Lamont Hill. He looked just like him.
He need to put some weight on, man.
Yeah, that ain't no problem.
Unc still got his MAGA hats. I think I might have. I don't know. I think I might have. I want to get that camouflage one. That's the only one I really like, man. I can't. Niggas wore that red one to death, man. I couldn't even rock it no more. But
yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got to understand, like, our grandkids is going to look at like, who's George Floyd? I heard he was a great man. You got to be like, let me tell you something.
Yeah, it might be time to have the George Floyd talk with the kids before they find out from somebody else.
I already had it with my daughter. I was like, he was acting a fool and he got himself jammed up. That doesn't make him a hero.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And the game.
Hero. And what about these people missing? Kelly Price went missing and they found her.
Yeah, what was up with that?
I don't know. Where they find her at, man?
I don't know. By the time I found out she was missing, they found her.
I know. That was crazy. But did you have you followed any of that YouTube lady that social media girl that was missing? And then they put Dog the Bounty Hunter on the case and he found the campsite where the dude was and shit like that.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, people was like, yo, the bounty hunter is better than the FBI or some shit like that.
Did you see? Your girl Kamala almost got in the hot water, but people pushed it back. They swept it under the rug. Hold on, let me read a couple of super chats before I get to that. Pop up. The Redacted made the conviction a win for Me Too movement and didn't even mention any victims. Me Too has been silent since the election. They come from the final boss grift. I lay pipe. There are under 4,000 sheriffs in USA. Wouldn't our resources be able to control that? I don't see the better strategy. Control what? Jabari Allen. Kaepernick was raised by Becky Shabazz.
This is true. Oh, you he tried to be quiet with that one. I saw it. Back to back. I got
D Digital. Happy Born Day, HJ. Also gave up Nikes this year. Hotep and Bill.
That's a real nigga move right there.
Oh man, after the tweet burglar, you gotta play my drop, man. After like
oh, where that? I gotta raise the volume on that. Hold on, let me hit it one more time to test it.
I have no idea who this Uncle Hotep character is.
Listen back on the pod. I always listen back to at least once. You know what I mean? I try to make one listen through.
Mm-hmm.
That adding the sounds is raises the bar a little bit.
Does it?
It sounds, yeah, it does. It sounds really great. If you just listen to audio,
yeah,
it sounds really great.
Sounds more of an experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the volumes and everything right. I know the gunshots were a little loud last time. I just lowered them now. So I got a new board here, so I'm still learning how to use it, y'all. So bear with us.
You'll sit down.
We're going to get this right.
The grifter has come. Little Griff. That's her nickname. Little Griff.
Little Griff.
No, listen, man. I was talking to my channel while I was streaming, right?
Uh-huh.
And we named them both starting with J names, Jade and Jayla. Right?
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll be wanting to yell at Jade and I'll be saying Jayla, and I would want to yell at Jayla and I'll be saying Jade. My mind, I get everything mixed up.
Right.
Because they both start with the same letter.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I gotta think of a nickname to differentiate them in my mind.
Yeah.
And then it would be, I won't get them mixed up. And I've been I call it Little J Boogie, but Little Grift.
Yeah.
Little Grift. Little Grift is might be the one.
That one's gonna stick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Little Grift. Little Grift.
Little Griff.
Little Grift. Little Grift. Little Griff, I'm talking to you.
Look at that smile.
But yeah, Jesus, man. We got a couple other things, man. D Digital gave up his Nikes, Hotep and Build. James Merriweather, bro, I wear Nikes all the time. I just get mine 70% off on All Express.
AliExpress. He getting them the dunts. They say Nike on them, but
Chad Lamont, show name Normie's been trolled you. Oh, come on, Chad. I don't know about that, man. I don't know. It's kind of funny, but I don't know. Because I think we can come up with a name that we can like
market.
Yeah. So we'll start and just roll with it, and then we'll come up with something.
Yeah, it'll happen.
Willie Handy, happy birthday, HJ, and shout out to cousin Uncle Hotep.
Hello.
What's up, cousin? Male Playboy model. I had blocked. I followed Tariq Nasheed on Instagram. He doesn't have me blocked.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting my Instagram. I think I might have figured Instagram out.
Mm.
I got one post that looks like it's going viral or something like that. So my numbers is skyrocketing.
Mm.
So I think I got Instagram figured out, but you got to post a lot on Instagram. You got to really post. But anyway, I follow Tariq on Instagram and I seen this post and he brought up the Playboy tweet. And I go to my Twitter and I have Playboy blocked for some reason, I guess because of their
some bullshit.
Yeah,
this is just another in the line of things they've done.
I guess I couldn't take it anymore. I unblocked it for a second. I seen the tweet, the post on Instagram. They put a shine in the bunny ears on for the Playboy bunny.
Let me pull that up on the screen. I really don't want to, but it needs to be exposed of what they be doing, and of course it had to be one of us.
It's always a black male. Like, I don't understand like how people's not Like we should be like at this point we should be like, come on, man. Like it's always gotta be a black man. That's all we're saying. We're not saying you can't dress up as a bunny ears, man, if you don't want, if you're a boy. But why does it always have to be a black man? Every single time.
Every single time.
Without fail.
Yep.
And if you say something, here they come. Oh, you're just hating. Oh, you're being anti blah, blah, blah. You're being phobic. No, we're just pointing out the obvious. Every single time they choose to put one of y'all in the bunny ears or in the dress or in the skirt.
Buck breaking.
Or buck breaking is real. Well, I mean, like when Tariq did that buck breaking movie, like that didn't really happen in slavery like they tried to make it in the documentary. But the second part of the movie where they're buck breaking these modern day black men, that's happening every single day. And that second half of Tariq's documentary was good, and it would point stuff just like that out. They do it all the time.
Hugh Hefner wouldn't have allowed that. He would. I don't think he would have allowed that.
Crazy, man. Bougie Black for Little Griff Smile, $9.99. Thank you. Point of Impact, $5. Unc's daughter competing with Greta for the Grifty. They got some Illuminati picture of Greta, man. People were talking about.
Oh yeah, with her holding Hillary Clinton's cape.
Was that it? I was talking. They had paint coming all over her face or something like that.
Oh, that too. Well, that was part of it, but no, it was like she was walking behind Hillary Clinton.
Oh, I didn't see that.
You didn't see that one? Oh, that one was looking spooky. Hold on, let me find it. Greta, Hillary. Let's see.
This 1999, great episode.
Here you go.
You got it?
Here you go, right here. People are saying it's Greta. I look like Greta. It might not be though. This is her again.
Come on, man. Turn this down.
It looked like Greta. It looks like Greta. I think it is Greta.
That's not. Is that her?
It looks like her. I can't confirm.
Why
but
is
that
somebody
looks
holding
like
her
her.
cape?
That's a good question.
Somebody said Shorty looked like Venom. They did the audit, and
yes,
did more votes go to Biden or something like that? Or I didn't try to pay attention to it because I don't even want to get involved with it because it's not. I kept feeling myself. Nothing's going to change. So why am I going to get like covered? Like, what are people expecting to happen?
Yeah.
Like, oh, oops, our bad. We made this mistake. We got caught. Oops, you got us. like, and then people expect that to happen or something like that.
Yeah. Well, I had a long drive during the I don't know, whatever they want to call that, hearing or whatever was going on, right? When they were discussing the findings. Mm-hmm. And there was a lot of damning things on there, like the machines being connected to internet, proof of that. The admin names and passwords, everybody had access to the same admin name and password when it should be unique. And it was the same admin name and password that was given when the machines were first handed over. A lot of shady. Yeah.
Wow.
They were all looking through the metadata. The one thing that stood out to me most, outside of the fact that it had 2 hard drives. Now, normally a hard drive has a master and a slave. You have a master hard drive and you have a slave hard drive. Usually the slave is the one that you use for storage and the master is the one running everything, right? That's where you boot up from. It's your boot disk. So it turns out this setup had 2 boot disks.
Okay.
So you could boot the computer from the C drive or the D drive.
Oh, really?
It was 2 masters. This is what he said. Now, here's what really had me like, oh, yes. He said the day before, because you can look at the log on what happens on the computer. There's a log that happens. He said the day before the computers were handed over, files were deleted off the computer. Wow. And that to me was like, oh, the day before the audit, they were deleting files. Also, certain things weren't being turned over, but that to me was stood out the most. It was clearly something shady was going on.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. You see, they're making they're trying to get DeSantis out of Florida. They made like a trailer video, like it made him look
too.
Yeah, it made him look better, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it did. Because at first I was confused. I was like, is this a promo ad for DeSantis? Or?
They keep everything wrong. Biden is putting forth his 3.5 trillion infrastructure bill.
Yeah.
Is it going to get passed?
I don't know. But let's talk about what's in this bullshit.
Yeah, okay.
6-figure OSHA fines. Now, when we look at the line items in this bill, it was like no thinking involved as far as the fine. They were just like, add another zero. Oh, 7,000? That's not enough. Add a zero. 70,000. Oh, right. 10,000 fine? 100,000 fine. Hey, damn, like how do you just boost something like that? 1,000%. Like what's going on here? Yeah. A mileage tax. You driving. Remember a conspiracy theorist was talking about, oh, it's going to be a carbon tax. Well, climate change, socialists. Oh, you're doing something? Oh, we should tax that. Oh, you're breathing? Oh, we should tax that. Soon they're going to tax you for having sex with your wife.
Sex tax?
A sex tax. Hey, you saw the movie Demolition Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we're headed.
You had to pay to get have a baby. It was a license.
See what I'm saying? That's where we're headed. I said this before on a podcast, and he was like, "Oh, you think you're being dystopian?" No, I'm being real, motherfucker. Y'all niggas ain't did shit to stop anything since the inception of this country. Couldn't stop the Federalists. Anyway, unrealized capital gains tax. So you gonna tax me on some shit I ain't got yet? How you gonna tax me for some shit I ain't got yet? I'm gonna tax you for some money you didn't make yet. This is how terrible socialists and communists. And the last one here, $700,000 fine on businesses that don't mandate the juicy juice. Amongst other things, I'm sure is terrible with this bill. Now, keep in mind, this is an infrastructure bill. What these things have to do with infrastructure, I have no idea. They ain't fixing bridges and roads and all this other shit. It's just like an attack on the middle class. Again, Marxism, right? The people are arguing today. Is this Marxism? Well, what does Marx talk about in his book? He's always talking about how terrible the middle class is. Well, that's what they're doing. They're destroying the middle class. To call this the destruction of the middle class bill. That's what they should call it.
And they're trying to say it's not going to cost us anything. They're just going to fine everybody to death. And, they're doing like, and I've seen the fact checkers talk about the mileage tax to say, oh, it's not going to be in the bill. It's a pilot program. Like, to be honest, it's crazy to even think of it. Like, why? I'm like, no, nobody wants this pilot program, real program, right. Any program, Sesame Street, Wall Street, anything. Nobody wants a mileage tax. Are they kidding me? Like, who can these fact checkers miss the point. When sometimes we put this shit out there, we know it's a pilot program, but we're like, this is so ridiculous. Why even do it? Who wants the pay to drive?
You got somebody who is trying to make ends meet for their family. So aside from their job, they do Uber or Lyft on the weekends, and you tax them.
Yeah, they're going to get double, triple taxed. But Biden said, "Oh, we under $400,000, you're not going to get taxed. I'm not going to raise your taxes. Oh, but we gonna get on that goddamn road. You better not get your black ass on that road. You better not get in that Escalade. Mm-hmm. You better not get in that Acura. Niggas, the Shine love Acuras. That Mercedes. You better not get in that car.
8 cents. They don't want you locked you down, and now they're gonna tax you for moving around.
Crazy. You know what? Hold on. HJ with the dumb dim dumbs, old school Jersey stuff. Hillway, this is my favorite corner of the internet. Dumb to dum dums.
Dumb to dum dums.
Why is that Jersey stuff?
That's what we call them in the dum dums. That's what we call like bootleg shit. Bootleg.
Oh, okay. God body. Y'all gotta check out Young Pharaoh, Tasha K preview clip. Happy birthday, HJ.
Thank you.
Point of impact. Government cybersecurity is trash. There was a report that Pentagon doesn't even change default software passwords. Testers broke in minutes.
Yes.
Tony Nieves, your hotel was trying to tell you last week, y'all don't be hyping up Nigeria. The governor of Edo province banning banking services from the non-juicy juice. I think we mentioned that. But yeah, Biden's also like you send money on Venmo, Cash App, you got $600. They want in.
Facts. Facts. They want in. Correct.
What the boy King New York? I don't care if you sell a nickel bag in what park.
Yeah, I don't care if you sell a nickel bag in the park. I want in.
Gangster Joe Biden, man, like this dickhead, dude. Oh my gosh. Kamala, man, you see the white conservatives was after Kamala's ass.
What was that?
Yeah, she went to a college, right? And somebody, I don't know if they didn't check the speakers, the people that asking the kids ask the questions. Oh man, the kid was anti-redacted and went in. And Kamala in front of Kamala. And Kamala was like, you'll get to speak your truth one day. She didn't deny anything. She didn't tell him it was wrong or anything. Like all of a sudden, Jack Pease and all these, the conservative, the rhinos. Oh, we gotta get Kamala out of here. She's anti-redacted. La la la. Jack P even tweeted about it. I'm like, listen, dog, we're about to get forced to do something we don't do. And y'all worried about what some college kid is saying. Like, get for real. Like, this isn't the 90s anymore. Nobody cares about that stuff anymore. They got about a couple more years of it, but nobody's really cares about it anymore. You're not going to find the younger kids, because the younger kids are tuning into, what's his name? The Groper dude and Patriot J. They don't care. They don't look at it like, man, get out of here with that. Nobody, because they know they're right. They know what's going on is bad. It's just nothing we can do about it. But you're not going to sit there and be mad at what somebody a college kid said in front of Kamala Harris, and you expect us to be outraged. Meanwhile, we got to worry about our jobs in the future. We got to worry about our health in the future. We got too much stuff to be worried about to worry about that stuff.
Yeah. That
stuff you will forget it. See, that's another thing. They've overplayed their hand now, because now people's just like, man, we don't got time for this stuff. It's hard to be like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Jabari, what? Wait. Kamal Kagai Taylor, watch Tax Driving. You need the juicy juice to ride the plane, trains, and automobiles. Jabari Allen, 600 bank deposit tax coming soon for poor people.
Got to change. Huh? What'd you say?
Oh, no, go ahead.
Nah, shout out to Chance Lunsford. He said best of the internet is going to be comedy gold mine. Yeah, I get on the Patreon, patreon.com/Hoteps BEEN Told. What was you about to say?
Nah, I was just reminded of the Ubers I caught in New York, man. It's like that was cool. I mean, there was one guy that didn't even say, I was like, one Asian boy, he had the fancy Toyota Sienna minivan.
Okay.
And it was all sealed up with the plastic in between. He had it perfect. I was like, yo, what's going on, man? He didn't say a word, man. Shut your black ass up. He didn't say it. I kept driving. I ain't tipped that joker, man. I'm not tipping. I don't get this. I don't know how some people are. I always say what's up with the two. I at least say hello to the Uber driver, right?
Absolutely.
What's going on, man?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't all these, Black Twitter was a big thing about don't talk to me, Uber driver. What kind of rude ass people some of you are. A lot of these jokers didn't want the Uber driver to even talk to them. I want to know how your day was, or I'll test them out. Yo, what's good, man? They were like, if they say something short, like, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Then I'll keep it moving. Or if they're like, hey, man, how you doing? Then I'll ask about what their day is, how long they've been driving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can learn stuff from people.
Right.
I've learned stock joints from people. I learned job joints where people are. You never know what somebody knows. You know what I mean? Unless you ask them. And I don't know. I just found that one Uber driver was rude.
When you see these type of black folks, these brunch Negroes, right?
Yeah,
these
brunch boot
niggas, they are becoming the exact thing they say they hate.
Yeah,
right. It's white privilege and all of that stuff. What kind of aura do you think you're giving off when you have this type of attitude? Oh, don't talk to me. What, he's lesser than because he's an Uber driver? The nigga probably got more money than you, homie.
Yeah.
Because he out here grinding.
You'd be surprised who drive Uber.
Right.
They just do it for his extra money. They grinding.
When I get one, if it's an African, I usually take the opportunity to red pill him on the whole Black American experience and teach them about the political system and how black people view them. And we'd go through the whole nine. I asked them about Africa, blah, blah, blah. I bond with them. When it's a Caucasian, I usually go through the whole, I try to feel them out to see if they're a Trumper or not. And I try to get them to pull it out. I'll tell you right now, I haven't gotten one Biden voter as a as an Uber driver. And I take a lot of Ubers traveling. Bruh. I look at people as people. I don't discriminate based upon income. You're a person. Yeah. When I get in the car, hey, what's up, bro? How you doing? If I don't feel like talking, I'll just be quiet, right? I'm just in the back on my phone. But I'm not gonna sit there and say, hey, don't talk to me. Even when the Uber gives you the option, do you want silent? I'm just like, I don't care, man. I know how to handle myself and show disinterest. You just show a disinterest, and they did. Oh.
Kayleen, do you drive or Uber? Kayleen talking about you shouldn't. They don't talk. She don't talk. Just drive.
You're a liar.
Mean. She mean. That's what it is, man.
Natasha Kayleen don't talk. I'll be damned. That don't even sound like you. Somebody.
you sure chat online. You be typing away. Shout out to Natasha Kayleen. Chad. People are more out for forget back than building. Oh, when you're on the phone. Oh, but you're a woman. This is different. They might be trying to, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? So that might be it's slightly different for women, but for men, I'm like, nah. I'm trying to figure out his hustle. You know what I mean?
Word.
I might get some points. You know what I mean? Like, oh, yeah. Real? You do what's going on? Oh, real? You know what I mean? So that's all I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I try to learn from everybody. One time I had that one white dude who I think he was like an ex-politician or something like that, and he was teaching me a lot about politics on that drive, man. You can learn from anybody. You just got to be open.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so definitely Saturday, 8 o'clock, I guess?
Saturday, yeah, that sounds right.
8, 9?
Yeah, we can do 8.
Okay.
8.
Saturday, 8 o'clock Patreon for private drawing. And then I guess sometime next week, look out for the internet show. Best of the internet.
Word. Patreon.com/Hoteps. Get there. We're going to have a second show, Best of the Internet, Comedy Gold. Make sure y'all sign up, man. That's all I got.
All right. Hey, thanks everybody coming through. Thanks everybody doing it, man. See you on Sunday, Uncle Hotep Factor.
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
Peace.
Peace.
Save the date if you not fake. HJ got a plate and a hot take. They gon' get you moving right. These goofy types are keeping unks goofy tight. Look, let's get it lit like a Lucy, aight? Show the world what we can build when the crew unite. And while these frauds out finessing your protests, I'm in the gulags playing chess with the Hoteps. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. Hotep and Build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Hotep and Build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip.